welcome back to my channel. So I thought I would do a binder setup video. I've kind of rearranged my binders a little bit, so I just thought I would kind of show you my envelopes and my binders and what I've changed. So there's only a little bit of change, but yeah, in my first cash stuffing video I kind of just flipped through everything, and I thought I'd tell you where things are from, just give you an in-depth look really. So let's get on with it. I've got my camera at a slight angle today because my tripod broke. My tripod fell over while I was cleaning and it smashed, so the ring light bit is very wobbly and it tilts really easily, so it might fall over, but we're just going to ignore that. So I've got my little skull that I've been putting in all my videos. I just wanted a little bit of decoration, but there's not much. But anyway, it's so hot I don't even think I can wear my rings. I'm just going to leave that one on. So this is my purple binder. I think all of my binders are from Amazon. Yeah, all of my binders are from Amazon. So this, I'm not really sure what this would be called. I'm not sure if it's called a sinking fund. But anyway, so I just call it my purple binder. So yeah, this was from Amazon, and I've got the dashboards. Well, one of the dashboards in here says good vibes only. So this is on my shop. You can hear that a lot because I like my own products. I make products on my shop as if I would buy them, because that's very much my style. Like, I just like what I create and I create it for myself and then just end up selling it. So yeah, that's one of the dashboards on my shop. So yeah, I'm not really sure what this binder is. It's just things I say I would go through monthly, but all of my binders change quite a lot. So there's a toiletry binder envelope, and there are bits of card in here just to give it a bit of background. I'll be replacing these because they're just card and they're getting a bit tatty and worn. But yeah, so I'll probably remake them. But yeah, I made these myself. I really like the I don't know what it's called. I think it's called like Old English font or something like that. A bit kind of gothic-y. So yeah, I made these envelopes myself. These came with the binders. It says treat yourself. Oh yeah, so I don't know if I said, but there's toiletries, obviously, toothpaste, shower gel, stuff like that. Treat yourself. I put money into this monthly, and if I don't spend it, I just roll it over to the next month. Beauty, and then there are these, which I made because, sorry, my dog's snoring if you can hear him. Every time I film, he's sat in here. So I didn't want to have loads of beauty envelopes, so I made one beauty envelope and then made dividers. So these are a bit short, they could be a bit longer, but oh well. So there's makeup. Oh. There's hair, because I have dyed hair. I used to have bright red hair. For a few years I didn't go without dyeing it. I had purple hair, then I had blue, then a little bit of pink, and then it was mainly purple for about 5 years, and for about 2 years it was bright red, like manic panic bright red. But then now I'm just brown with chunky blonde highlights. So yeah, I just I just need roots done here and there for my highlights, which I'm having done next week actually, before I go away. So then we've got skincare, beauty tools, that's for things you like hair straighteners and hair curlers, things like that. Miscellaneous, this is for things like wax, because, sorry, that's my arm stuck to my tablecloth if you hear that peeling noise. This is for things like wax because I wax my own eyebrows. I've got the wax burner pot thing, and I use like hard wax beads. It saves me so much money because my eyebrows grow really, really quick. Like within like a week and a half, they've grown back. And yeah, so it's just becoming too expensive. I just like doing things myself, so yeah, and also that's why I have a nails one, because I used to get my nails done. I used to get gel polish, but again, it was just getting a bit too expensive at the time, and I like trying new things. So then I got into nails, and yeah, so I do gel nails and false nails. I say that because I decorate my own false nails, but I don't use acrylic or anything. Then I just stick them on with nail glue. If I have some videos, I might put it in. But yeah, my nails aren't done at the moment because they take so long to do and I can't be bothered, but I am tempted to do some for my birthday, so we'll see. So that's my beauty one. Then we got Shop Small, and that is for Etsy, specifically for Etsy. And in here, I need to remember to show the little trackers as well. So this was from Budget Glow as a little freebie. I absolutely love this. It did come as card, but I laminated it so I could reuse it. So yeah, definitely any of the shops I mention I will link, so definitely go and check the shops out. And then we've got my birthday, so like this is why I change stuff around quite a lot, because I've been putting money in here monthly for the past 2 months, but you know, once this is done, meaning next week, I will take this out. So yeah, I do swap things around quite a lot. So this is the tracker for my birthday, again on my shop. Hopefully you can't see my reflection. Then we've got travel. This normally isn't in here, but it's like a priority for me right now. Maybe this is what it is, like monthly and priority stuff, I don't know. So yeah, I'm going to Cardiff next week. Nope, not next week, the week after. So yeah, this is just money for the hotel and train fare. And then these, I recently made these like last week. I wanted some new trackers because I just used to have blank ones. And I made myself some Halloween coloured themed, so orange and purple, and they kind of match my binders. So these are on my shop, but they don't come in this design, not at the moment anyway. They might do in the future. But if you want the purple and orange ones, just send me a message on Etsy and I will make some for you. Then we've got theatre, because I am a massive theatre lover. I'm always going to the theatre. Me and my mum are always going to see a show. I think the next one we're going to see is, well, used to be called The Band, but it's called The Greatest Days now. Take That musical, and I absolutely love it. I saw it when it first was touring in 2017, I think, and I became obsessed with it. So yeah, I did plan on going and seeing 6, but I literally saw it a few months ago, so I'm not going to go see that because I've just seen it a few months ago. So yeah, there's nothing in there at the moment because the next show is September, so, and that's already paid for. So yeah, that's the binder, and then in there I just got some spare trackers. that's that one. Next is my lovely pumpkin binder, again from Amazon, and I made this sticker to go on there. These are on my shop. And then we've got the matching dashboard on my shop. I feel weird for saying that, but it's if, you know, just if anyone wants to know. So this, I would say, is my seasonal binder and trip binder. I don't know, it's a bit of everything, to be honest. All my binders are. So Halloween, this, I said before it's not for Halloween, but it could be depending on what I do, because I might have a get together with some friends and family around mine. Sometimes I go into this little village. It is known to be a witchy village, and there's loads of little witchy shops that sell crystals and tarot, and they do tarot readings and things like that. That's Burley, if anyone wanted to know. So yeah, I would go there sometimes. I think I went there for last Halloween. I think just for the day, just to do some shopping. So it might be for things like that, but also for Halloween decor, because I do markets and things, and obviously my shop is very witchy, so I need witchy decorations. And, you know, some people might be like, £200 on Halloween decorations, like, are you mental? But yeah, I use it for my markets. And actually last year I did get some good home bits. I got like a Halloween blanket, like throw thing, some pillowcases, and they actually look good. They're not like cheesy Halloween. So yeah, that's things like that. Again, Halloween tracker on my shop. Then we got Christmas with the tracker. This is obvious for Christmas gifts, so that don't need explaining. Manifestations. I saw someone do this. I can't remember who it was, but I know it was a US budgeter. But I saw she had an envelope called manifestations, and it was, oh my god, these birds are going mental outside my window. But yeah, so she had this envelope to save up for things that she really wanted, and I made this envelope to save up for things that I really wanted, and that was a new printer because I only had a black and white printer because it was a laser printer, and then I brought that, and that's what I use every day. And now this is saving up. I actually don't know what it's saving up for, but I thought I'd just keep going with it because I think it's a good idea. I might use this towards a ring that I really want. There's an artist that I follow. She's a silversmith, and she makes really cool pieces of jewellery from synthetic bits of opal. And there's a lightning bolt ring that I really want, and it's about that big because, you know, I love big rings. And yeah, so I might use it towards that. Again with the tracker. Clothes, this is for just clothes as it says. Yeah, I really need to save up for some new ones because one, I'm losing weight, and I just need some new clothes. Like, my clothes are getting horrible, like all my black jeans have turned grey. My clothes are just getting very worn, so I need some new ones. Tattoos and piercings. This is obvious. I have a few piercings, I don't have many. There are a few more ear piercings I want to get, and my dog's snoring his head off. And yeah, and some tattoos too, so yeah. That's that. Then we've got Paris. This is my trip. This is my trip next year to Paris. It's not booked yet. I haven't decided it. Train? No, bus is going by. We haven't decided on anything definite, but we've planned it out, me and my friend. We're doing Disneyland. Well, I think we're going for 3 days. So we're doing Disneyland one day, and then both days just exploring Paris. And we're going on the Euro train, on the Eurostar, and we're just taking backpacks, and we want to do it as cheap as possible. And yeah, so I made this envelope, and I made the Eiffel Tower and the Moulin Rouge in red, because we are talking about going to see the Moulin Rouge, but we're not going to go inside because the tickets are ridiculous. So yeah, that's for that. And then we've got the matching Disney envelope that I made too. This isn't on my shop, and neither is this. This just because I made it for myself, but I'm thinking about putting them up in the future. And this because of Disney is very strict with copyright. Emergency savings. Again, I don't think I need to explain this, but it's pretty much a just in case, for savings. Another tracker from Budget Glow. I love this. So that works wonderfully in there. And then we've got emergency health. This is for things like glasses, dentist. I hate saying that word because I'm terrified of dentists. And retainer. Even though I wear my retainer every night, my teeth have started shifting and now I'm panicking. But anyway, we've got another savings challenge from Budget Glow. Look how pretty this looks. Ugh. Anything Budget Glow designs, I'm like, I want to buy it all. I literally want to buy it all. I think I've got like 5 items from Budget Glow in my basket at the moment, and I'm waiting till I save up some more money to do another Etsy shop. Then we've got decor. I always feel really posh when I say that word, but I didn't know what else to call it. Yeah, so don't need to explain that, just for things around the house. Originally I did make this for posters, but no, I can print my own posters, so that's what my old trackers used to look like. So I've changed them out because they look horrible. So yeah, that was my pumpkin binder. Next is my business binder. So I do markets and I do Etsy and yeah, so I sell crystals at the market. That makes me sound like I'm from 60s or something. I sell crystals at the market. But yeah, especially around winter time, I do a lot of Christmas fairs, and I'm literally known as the Crystal Woman. There's one fair that I've been doing about twice a year. There's normally one around the summer and then one in November, December. And I've been going there for the past like 3 years. And I'm literally known as the Crystal Woman. Like all the people come up to me like, oh, the Crystal Woman's back again, and I absolutely love it. So this is for my crystal wholesaler, and I do need quite a bit for them because their minimum order is about 250 to 500. So luckily I don't have to do crystal shops a lot of the time, maybe like once every year. But because I buy, everything in bulk, so it lasts me quite a long time. Packaging supplies, this is for envelopes, boring things like that. New ideas, this is for if I have any designs. At the moment, this is towards some stickers and a badge press that I want to get for the next fair. Budgeting supplies, so it's for things like vinyl to do this, these envelopes, paper, card, laminating sheets, things like that. Fairs, so this is the table money to pay for the fair. So at the moment I've only got one fair booked, so there's £20 towards that fair. We've got fair display, so this is things like tablecloths, stands, all that type of thing. Postage, obviously, money to ship out my orders. Equipment and tools. This is for cricket mats, blades for my paper cutter. Yeah, I think that was all I could think of off the top of my head. Machines, so laminators, and if you follow me on Instagram, you'll know I had a problem with my laminator. While I was trying to work at some orders, I was trying to get some orders made. My laminator just sucked up the paper and never gave it back. Yeah, there I was, putting my paper in through my laminator, and I heard this weird noise, and one of the rollers inside, just one of the laminating bits obviously got caught around it, and it just kept going round and round like a toilet roll. And yeah, so I quickly turned it off. Well, I tried to sort it out, but I managed to pull it out and it got destroyed, like the bit of paper, so I chucked it. And I thought maybe it was just that one, maybe the corner was bent, so I tried putting another one in and it just got stuck completely, and yeah, it couldn't be fixed. So I had to get rid of the machine, so I brought a new one for way cheaper. So I'm not going to buy another expensive laminator again. I should probably put some money in that, just in case that happens again, because I did have to pay. I didn't budget to buy a new laminator, so luckily it was only 33 quid. I was planning to buy the original one, which was like 150, but I was like, no, it's too expensive, so just get a cheap laminator. Insurance. This is for craft fairs, because some, if you're doing small little local craft fairs, in halls and things like that, they normally don't require you to have insurance because it's like a little fete. But the one I've been going to for the past few years is quite a bigger one, and they have been having like 6,000 people like a day, and it's crazy. It's probably the biggest fair I've ever done at the moment. So this specific fair does require you to have insurance, and I think the one I use is about £50 a year. So yeah, I have to do it again for November, but I've got some time yet before I need to buy it, so yeah. And then ink and toner for my printers. I have a laser printer which I print off order invoices with, and I have just a regular colour printer to print off my trackers. And then back here is just a thing where I keep receipts for postage. Once I know the customer has got the item, I will chuck the receipt away. So that's my business one. Then we've got my savings challenge binder. I absolutely love this binder. I did get asked where this was from, and it was from Amazon, but last time I checked, because I tried to find out to see if I could post a link anywhere, last time I checked it was sold out, but there was one listing that was selling it on Amazon, and they were selling it for about 40 quid, and I got this for about £10 I think, so yeah, that's ridiculous. So in here I've got my little freebie from Luna Lolly. Got this one, I got the Knockout 9 challenge, so I'll be doing that next, hopefully. And then we've got the challenge from Abundant Budgets, that's the tarot scratch off one. I've got these. Let me just take everything out. Ugh. So I'm a big Nightmare Before Christmas fan, as you can tell, and my mum had these for my brother years ago because he was obsessed with Nightmare Before Christmas too. He was the one that introduced me to it years and years ago, and my brother's birthday is 2 days before Halloween. Yeah, my brother's birthday is 2 days before Halloween, and I think he had like a Halloween themed birthday party one year for his 18th, and my mum had gotten these. I can't remember what she got them for, but I don't think she ended up using them, that's why she's got some left. And she was clearing out some stuff and she found these a few weeks ago and, you know, asked if I wanted them to put in my binder to use as placeholders or something. And my brother is now 29, so she's had these for a while. And they are, yes, I don't know if you can see the amount. Unfortunately, I don't think I will ever have that amount. Ever. So, you know, I might have to put a sticker over that for 100 instead of that. But, yeah, very sadly, I don't think I'll ever have that amount. In fact, I think it's safe to say I would never have that amount. Well, never say never. I know what, you know, manifestation and all that, but yeah. Next is a scratch off. I kept this one because it had some dust trapped in the laminate. So I thought I'd just keep this myself since autumn is my favourite season, and I thought I could use this when September rolls around. Although I haven't done my summer one yet, and we've already started summer, so that's great. And then this, I just made for myself. I don't sell these. And I just called it Rock and Roll because I just wanted a title at the top. I can't remember who came up with this idea, but I've seen a few people do this, so this wasn't my idea. But you know, you roll a dice, and whatever it lands on is where you put money into. So yeah, I use that if I have any money left at the end. Another dashboard on my shop. And then we got the £5 challenge. This is from That Budget Lux. This is saving up for a new laptop. We've got the Knockout 9 challenge from Luna Lolly. And if you watched my Happy Mail video, you will know that this was brutal to me. I owe £9. We've got the Summer Savings. This was just a mock, and this one. These were just mock up ones that I just put together just to see what it looked like, and then I just thought I'd keep them. So this is the one I hadn't started. These are both scratch off challenges that I made. These are on my shop. Yeah, and then we've got Space Savings. So I have started this one, as you can see. We've got Save 1k, again on my shop. And then we've got the Dice Roll, again on my shop. And then I have these to save my coins. My neighbour's banging around, sorry about that. Yeah. So that's where I keep those trackers. And then I messed up on this one. This is a new challenge that I just put up recently. It's called the Deck of Hearts. And it's a card one, so you get the cards that match the colours. So you shuffle one. Say I picked this one. So that's £1, so then you'd put in £1. I kept this one. Well, I didn't mess up on it. There was just like a bit of dust, again, trapped in the laminate. And so I just thought I'd keep this myself and then eventually do it. A spare envelope, just in case. This is my mum's challenge. She's on a weight loss journey. So yeah, every week she gives me £5 to put in an envelope for her. So every time she weighs herself, it's basically like her own version of Slimming World. So the only reason she wanted to go to Slimming World in the first place was to be weighed. So she thought it'd be a waste of money. So she brought a scale herself, and every week she weighs herself, and then she gives me £5 to put in an envelope for her, and that's her way of saving. So yeah, she's done this quite a lot. So yeah, she's doing quite good at that. So that was my Savage Challenge binder. This is where things have kind of changed around a little bit. This used to be my emergency binder, but at the moment it was just filled with blank envelopes apart from 2. So the 2 I moved into the pumpkin binder, and then now I just use this to keep my money in, if you understand. So there's one called Savers Challenges, and we've got side hustle money, bank, rollover and coins. So this is just where I kind of keep my money, or if I need to put any money in the bank, I will put it in here and then take it to the bank, so I know. Any money from side hustles will go in here, money towards savings challenges will go in here, rollover at the end of the month goes in here until I cash stuff. So yeah, that's that one. Then this is my newest binder. So yeah, if you watch my recent Happy Mail video, you'll see that I got, what's upside down? You'll see that I got these challenges, these zodiac challenges. There's Virgo, Scorpio, Sagittarius and Cancer. So that's my mum, my brother, my dad and me. And then there's another Cancer one, that's my sign. And I'd said that I'd got these to make a binder for gifts, and I finally got around to making them. So I made these envelopes myself. These are my, well, I've tried making laminated envelopes a few times, but I think these are the best ones I've made. Oh, hopefully it doesn't catch my reflection. So we've got my mum. These are so thick as well. These are thicker than I intended them to be, but oh well. So we've got my mum. Whiskey is my brother. His name is not actually Whiskey. That's his, I don't want to say nickname, because I guess it is kind of his nickname, because all of his workmates call him that, and that's what he's known for at his job. He works on cruise ships, and that's his ship name is Whiskey. I didn't want to put his name, but I thought I'd put Whiskey instead. And then we've got my dad, my bestie, then we've got family and friends, a blank one, so I might use this for me for my next year's birthday, or you know, if something else pops up. We've got Father's Day and then Mother's Day. I was going to make a Christmas one, but I thought I've already got the Christmas envelope in the other binder, so thought I'd just keep it. So this is, yeah, mainly for birthdays and gifts and things like that. I used to keep my pounds in the little pumpkin dish. Instead, I now keep my dice in the pumpkin dish, and I keep my pounds in here, and I keep my silvers, I guess, my 50p's, 20p's and 10p's. I keep in this bag. I got this bag, I think from, I got it online, I think it might have been from Shein. But I got it with like a bunch of little envelopes and things like that. I got these to keep business cards in and stickers for when I do my fairs, just to travel with. So yeah, I got that from there, I think. Yeah, and if anyone wants to know what book I use, like budget book, I use this Legend budget book. I got this from Amazon and I've been using it since January, so yeah, I really like it. I think it was about £15, but I just thought I really liked it, so yeah, and it's blank so you can write your own dates in. So you've got an expense tracker, monthly budget, you know, you've got the calendar, and it does come with like, where has it gone? Christmas gifts and spending trackers and things like that. So yeah, I do really like this, but it is a bit small for me. I think I'd want to get maybe the next size up because it's too small for me to write really. But yeah, I really like it. I've been using it, you know, every week. So I think that's it. I actually think that's everything. Well, I managed to get everything in one video for once and not have my phone die. I'm on 2%, right. So yeah, that was everything. That was all of my binders. I hope you found this interesting. I will leave all the shops that I mentioned below and also the link to my shop if you want to have a look. My shop is UK only at the moment. So yeah, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. And yeah, see you next time. Bye.